this minute, because to give these cunts crumbs.
But what do you mean? But, hold on, let's confirm it. What you meaning what Parrott was saying about what stuff we're doing in the Green Brigade, shouting and dancing about what wanting for justice? But okay, but what about doing the proxy vote or getting enough people to vote and send a message? I mean, what we're trying to do is to send a message to the PLC that you're not doing things right, and that's the thing I'm trying to
agree with that. Basically. I agree with that 100%, right? But I don't think that it would be right for us to jump about with banners and everything and say, pay a living wage at a football match, right?
The reason why I put that, I said, just like similar to the banner where we had Craigie White, where the Green Brigade put it up. I was at the game and had Craigie White going round, and they wanted it passed round so that it would go under, so that it would go over the director's bit. And so my idea was to put a banner there saying, pay up for a living wage, and Parrott was saying, stand up for a living wage. But is that no about, I mean, I don't know. I think I don't care what the Mankey mob think of us. I think Celtic should never be concentrated on what they're doing. We should be looking to strike out and do something different. So if Celtic fans say, look, we're shaming our board for not doing the right thing here, and then hopefully when the board come round to doing the right thing, we can say, right, brilliant, thank you, brilliant, well done. No?
Yeah, but even if you do a one banner thing, the press are going to get a hold of that, aren't they? You know what I mean? And it'll be all over the papers, right? So what I would rather do is everybody sort of email the board or whatever and tell them what we don't like about them not having a living wage for the staff at Celtic Park, right? Or else, well, I don't want to do the blackmail stuff, but then do that. But I'm sure that we should sort of do it without doing the dirty washing, if you understand what I mean.
But, okay, but then, well, my point would be to do it, to highlight it, and to try and, if we do it in the next game, to try and get enough Celtic fans to gauge the opinion of the Celtic fans of, you know, how much are wanting this to happen. Because is it the majority want this to happen? And if the majority want this to happen, then, I mean, I can't see many Celtic fans who wouldn't want this to happen, because why should they know?
Of course. I would reckon that 100% of Celtic fans would want that to happen. But what I'm saying is, let's try and do it another way. Let them know the way that we feel before we give the bastards any crumbs. You understand what I'm saying to you, Tommy?
Well, right, okay, but we know, no matter if we all stood there and whatever it is, if we stood there and managed to do a collective fartathon, right, if we arranged it there was a time on the clock that said 1690, right? Imagine you could get 1690 on a clock and we all arranged 60,000 a day, one big giant fucking fart. I mean, that would make fucking Scottish news history. They'd be talking about that for weeks. The Celts managed to shame 1690 by fucking farting on it, know what I mean? I mean, as if fucking something mad like that, know what I mean? Like fucking 1872 or fucking something like that. They're going to make they're going to try to shame us whatever. That's just their sick bastard way. And I think we should just say, fuck them. We've got our own thing to do. And if we have to do it, and it's about finding out if it's the right thing to do, and if we're off for it, then look, because, well, the most galling thing I think is, Kieran, how we've got millionaires who are sitting there as directors taking wages, and we've got people earning £1 million who don't even kick a ball. And we've got players there. So why is it we're getting all this money paid out, and yet they can't treat people who are on the most basic wage just a wee bit better?
Tommy, I've thought about that for years, Tommy. And that's just the way it fucking is nowadays, unfortunately. They'll never ever change that now, mate. Honestly, that'll never change. Millionaires taking money out of fucking football. It's not like my day when... It's not like my day when fucking the football team played, jinky and everything. They played, and after they played, they came out and had a fucking pint with you. Fuck's sake, you never get that ever again. You know, like what do you call it? Like Larson, when he played for Celtic, right? A fantastic player, as you know. You're not going to expect him. You're not going to expect to see him in the fucking boozers, are you? After the match. No. Times have changed, Tommy.
You could have, but you'd had to pay a fortune, and it would have been in a wee private
booth.
A wee private booth in Corinthian with Chrissy Sutton.
No, I would never do that. I'd never do that. No way. They didn't pay to say fucking me.
But I mean, the most galling thing is that there's millionaires on the pitch and in the boardroom, and they're walking about the same vicinity with people who are on a pittance of a wage, and it's no even, you're not breaking the bank.
No, I know that's not right.
You know?
Tommy, that's the thing that does. I know that's not right. I know it's not right, but they would need to give the Mankey mob a crumb, because they would fucking love that, you know what I mean? If we had banners and everything and going like that, pay for the wage and everything. By the way, I love the parrot. I've been listening to speaking to you, and I think he's a great person, right? But I think that's a wrong thing to do. What we should do is get emails, phone calls, a whole lot, and tell them that we don't like it. But keep it in-house, if you know what I mean.
I hear what you're saying. Well, we've got a month to do it, and I think... I hear what you're saying. I think we've got to do something, and we've got to show something to the board. And if you keep it discreet, I think it gives them more chance, don't you think, to just sweep it under the carpet and brush it away? Because the reason why demonstrations and stuff like this work and do it is because it puts it out there.
No, I would think that if there was enough of us to phone them up and email them and tell them how that we feel, and we want to keep it in-house, but if you're not going to give the fucking people a minimum wage, or sorry, a living wage, then we'll fucking hit the banners. You know, give them time to think about it. You know what I mean?
So how long do we give them? But do we give them to the next game? Because we're on a schedule here that our next. We've got 2 away games. We've got the Ajax game coming up. We're going to have a 60,000 crowd. Do we do something for the Ajax game? Do we give it for a week? So we're talking less than a week to Ajax. Do we bombard them now over the weekend? See how it goes by Monday.
And it doesn't matter what game it is. If they don't listen to us, right, within weeks, say 6 weeks. It doesn't matter what game it is, it's on the TV, whether it be
you're saying 6 weeks.
Or anything.
We've got a month, we've got less than a month for the AGM. We want to try and push it through for then.
No, but why? Why do you have to put it through for then?
Because they're voting for it. We're trying to get enough Celtic fans by proxy, right, to garner the votes and the people in the hall to vote for it. And even although...
Hang on. I never knew this. Are you trying to tell me that there's a vote on this wage at the AGM?
Aye, and the board have
well, that's okay then. The vote will be done then, won't it?
But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to garner enough support.
Well, the vote will be done. The vote will be done then. You know that people are going to vote for it to get the...
Aye, but they've got enough of a big block vote. Wage. So if the board are telling Celtic fans not to vote for it, so they've got enough big block right to get it through.
No. Who the fuck's going to listen to the board?
But that's what I'm saying. They've got enough big block vote.
Nobody's going to listen to the board. Everybody's going to listen to what they think.
No,
right?
but hold on. You don't understand.
individually.
If Dermot Desmond has got 29%, and then if other,
Oh, right.
people
Got you.
it, then we're outvoted. So it's about getting enough Celtic fans collectivised and getting their proxy votes. So see the Celtic fans all over the world, the mere proxy votes that are collected and put into the hands of a group of people. So if the Celtic Trust, if different places get all the members to put in a proxy and then get all the votes together and say we're voting for this, and then the people in the hall, even although we're probably going to get beat, if we show a collective way of support, then it's going to show to the board, well, fucking hell, this is our core constituent. We can't upset them. We've got to fucking honour and do it, and that way we can win, even by losing a vote, by getting enough people there showing that, well, we fucking want this to happen. They're going to back down and say, fuck, we might as well give them it because it's for what it costs. At least we'll get everybody happy. And I think that's what.
Well, that's good then, what you say. But I would think that if they got enough calls and emails and whatever before the vote, they would maybe change their mind. You understand what I mean?
Well, I could phone Peter Lawwell's number now. We could leave a message for Eleanor O'Neill to listen to tomorrow, and whether she puts it on to Pedro, I don't know.
Well, listen, I could actually do that myself, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that, right? But I would honestly rather try and let them know the way that we feel before this banner shite and dancing and saying give them 11 ways, because they're going to make a mockery of us if we do that. I know that you don't. I know you don't give a fuck about them. But listen, I hate them worse than you. That's why I don't want to give them a crumb of fucking comfort. You understand what I mean?
Nah, fuck them, mate. Fuck what they say.
I don't want to give them a crumb.
Right. Fuck the haters, mate. They're going to hate us no matter what we do. So fuck them. Let them write their shit.
Anyway,
it means not a fuck. Mate, do you read them? Means I don't read it. I don't listen to it.
No, do I fuck read them? No, so I want them read.
So what are you worried about what they write then? Who gives a fuck?
It's not even shit paper.
It's not even newspaper. It's not even.
I hate them that much. The one they suffer, and I don't want to give them any. There was the day they were on about. They were all celebrating because the army never got done, right? With the fascists and sectarian singing, right?
They won that, aye. They won it. It was a victory for them. It was like fucking...
Aye. They won that day. It was a crumb of comfort for them. You know what I mean? But by the way, it was definitely a fuck up for fucking society, wasn't it?
I mean, how can I actually call that a victory? I mean, that's but
that's a crumb. Anything's a crumb. If
point scoring, it's vindictive point scoring. Vindictive point scoring like Little Wayne's. Oh, we did this. Oh, right. Yes, look, we beat Timmy.
If I had a Celtic cap on and tripped over a curb, right, they would think that was a fucking victory, you know? That's how bad they are. Anyway, Tommy, it's been listen, Tommy, really glad speaking to you. I've always wanted to phone you up, but you know,
I've always wanted you to phone up as well, but you know, you've never fucking done it. I've been wanting you to phone for years. You've not done it. You're bang out of order for taking.
By the way, listen.
But by the way, listen, you better phone back.
I will phone back. Will you phone me anytime you want?
Oh.
You've got my number, haven't you?
I don't save numbers. I don't know. I've got a bad habit.
You fucking save numbers, okay?
No, I don't, mate. I don't. Do you know what I had today? I swear to God, right? I've had to go back to someone who gave me so many good numbers, right? I'm talking about untold good numbers. And do you know what?
Right.
He's took them away from where he left them. And I can't get them now. And do you know what? I've got them all here as calls that I made out. But because I didn't put their fucking names to them,